Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who, we had Closing Time. On his going away tour, the Doctor, now 200 years older since he left Amy and Rory, decided to check up on Craig and see how life was for him and his now newborn son, Alfie. Unfortunately, this couldn't just be your normal social call, and the Doctor and Craig got roped up into a plot by the Cybermen to, do their whole converting all the humans shtick. And we discovered that the Doctor is actually due to die tomorrow. He is on his way now to America, which we saw at the beginning of Series 6. And he's on his way to die, and River Song is on her way to kill him. We'll have to see how well that works out. That's pretty much that. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever, just don't. And with that being said, we might as well just go ahead and get right into this episode of Doctor Who. Here we go. Oh god, here we go!
It's another beautiful day in London.
London?
Well, all I can say now is that it involves ghosts and the past and the present and the future all at the same time.
Oh, we love a ghost story.
Crowds lined
Charles
the mall
Dickens?
today as the Holy Roman Emperor Winston Churchill returned to the
What?
Buckingham Senate on his personal mammoth.
Not too many late nights in Gaul, I hope.
Oh, Winston.
Had an argument. What happened to time?
A woman.
When I was a little girl, I had an imaginary friend.
Alright.
When I grew up, he came back.
Oh, they're going ballsy for the finale.
Somewhere else.
The Wedding of River Song. I don't even know how the fuck that factors into this.
Gideon van der Leur has been dead for 6 months.
Ooh.
Can I speak to the captain, please? I hate rats.
Tuh.
There are no rats in the transit. Good. The skulls eat them.
Oh. Okay.
The headless monks behead you alive. Remember?
Oh, shit. So all the skulls are still alive.
It saves me the trouble of burying you.
Come on,
Nobody
man.
beats me at chess.
Oh, spring a trap. Oh, Doc. Oh, he didn't know the trap was that bad.
I'm getting to her.
What's she like? Attractive, I assume.
Hell. In high heels.
Tell me more.
Huh.
Oh, it's not so bad, really.
Silence will fall when the question is asked.
Silence must fall would be a better translation. The silence are determined that the question will never be answered, that the Doctor will never reach Trenzalore.
I don't understand. What's it got to do
That's
with me?
what
The first
they
question.
want.
The oldest question in the universe, hidden in plain sight.
How would you erase that secret from the world, destroy it forever, before it can be spoken?
So wait, only he knows?
If I had to, I'd destroy the man.
And silence would fall.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart passed away.
Aw.
Months ago.
No.
Doctor?
Yes.
He was very peaceful. Talked a lot about you, if that's any comfort. Always made us pour an extra brandy, in case you came round one of these days.
Doctor, what's wrong?
Time catches up to some people. Aw, man. Not the brig.
Is there nothing else we can do?
Why would you do this? Of all the things
Yeah,
you told me, this I
gave
find
it to
hardest to
Amy.
believe. Why? To invite
Gave it
your
to
friends
River.
to see your death.
I had to die. I didn't have to die alone.
Doctor!
That's true.
Amy
Aww.
and Rory.
Need to switch his
Last
jacket.
Centurion.
And did you tell them this was going to happen?
It would help if you didn't keep asking questions.
Yeah, shut up, Caesar. 3. Yeah. It's River.
That's you from the future. Serving time for a murder you probably can't remember.
Huh.
My murder.
Why
Yeah.
did you do that?
Oh, boy. Oh!
Hello, sweetie.
What have you done? This is a fixed point in time.
Fixed
Oh, no.
points can be rewritten.
No, they can't. Of course they can't.
That's why they're called fixed. Oh, shit.
Time is dying. It's going to be 5:02 in the afternoon for all eternity.
Hmm.
A needle stuck on a record.
A record? Good Lord, man, have you never heard of downloads?
Winston Churchill. We seem to be defending ourselves.
I
Yeah.
don't understand.
The creatures that lead the silence, remarkable beings, they're memory proof.
But what does that mean?
Oh. They're seeing the silence. That's the purpose of this. I forgot about it.
Don't panic. In small numbers, they're not too difficult.
Oh, large numbers now. Ah! There's so many of them.
Pond.
Oh.
Amelia Pond.
No! She's on outside. It's okay.
Wait, is she? Wait a minute. Look at her. Oh, no.
Why are you wearing that?
Oh! Well, silence came back for him.
If you really, really try, you'll be able to.
She does remember. Yeah.
You look rubbish.
You look wonderful.
Tuh.
So do you. But don't worry.
Do you need the eye patch?
We'll soon fix that.
Yay! Oh, thank God.
And what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
I'm still alive.
Yeah. That's fucking with time. Oh, shit. Oh, we're going straight into the pyramid. American Pyramid! Oh, crap. The Pyramid of Area 52.
You always wondered what they look like.
Well, put your eye drive on and you'll retain the information, but only for as long as you're wearing it.
The Silence have human servants. They all wear these.
They'd have to.
This way.
Huh. Interesting.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
What sort of time do you call this?
Oh, hell yeah.
The death of time. The
Whoa.
end of time.
I know what happens if we touch.
Oh.
Get off me! Get him off me! Doctor, no, let go! Please!
Oh, time's going ahead.
Time's moving!
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, River. It's the only way.
Oh, we're back. Nope. Whoa, he tried. Uh-oh. They're strong. You can spring for really powerful glass.
They've been waiting
Great.
for this, Doctor. For you.
Let's start shooting them. God dang it. They're not exactly bullet impervious.
What are you doing? No, it's me. Don't be stupid. You need me.
Oh shit.
Stop it!
That's right, get rid of her.
We can stop this right now.
Oh! Oh, guess who came back?
Come on, you up you get. You alright?
Nice job.
The Doctor is very precious to me, you're right. But do you know what else he is? Madame Galarian. Not here.
Oh.
River Song didn't get it all from you, sweetie.
Oh shit. Alright, bye.
So, you and me, we should get a drink sometime.
Okay.
I'm married.
Fine.
Ha.
What am I doing?
As you're told. Now, we're in the middle of a combat zone, so we'll have to do the quick version. Captain Williams, say, I consent and gladly give.
To what?
Just say it. Please.
Because he's the
I
father.
Consent and gladly give.
Are they?
Need you to say it too. Mother of the bride.
They're getting
I
married.
consent and gladly give.
Now, River. I just told you my name.
The only person that knows his name.
There you go, River Song. There isn't another way.
Hmm.
Then you may kiss the bride.
I'll make it a good one.
You better.
Oh, there they go. Time is moving forward. Oh. And time repairs itself. Well,
I killed someone.
yeah.
Madame Gavarian. In cold blood.
In an aborted timeline, in a world that never was.
Yeah, but I can remember it, so it happened, so I did it.
Huh.
What does that make me now?
Like daughter, like mother.
The doctor for the counter, can
I'm going to tell you what I probably shouldn't.
Uh-oh.
The doctor's last secret.
His name?
Don't you want to know what he whispered in my ear?
He whispered his name.
Not his name, no.
Yeah, it was. He said it was.
We're all one.
He lied.
Doctor
Damn it.
lies.
So do I.
Tuh.
All the time. Have to.
Are you sure, River? You're really properly sure?
Of course I'm sure. I'm his wife.
Yes, and I was.
Mother-in-law.
Oh.
Father dear, I think Mummy might need another drink.
That's so crazy. Mother-in-law to the doctor.
Is there nothing else we can do?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Actually, thinking about it, look into my eye.
He's in there. It even faked his regeneration.
Time to step back into the shadows.
And Dr. Song, in prison all her days?
Her days, yes, her nights. Well,
Yeah.
that's between her and me, eh?
So many
She does get
secrets,
around.
Doctor. The question that must never be answered, hidden in plain sight. The question you've been running from all your life.
Is it?
Doctor Who?
What's his name?
Doctor Who?
Oh my gosh.
Tor Who?
Oh. Oh dear. Oh. That's the oldest question. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. I may, throughout this episode, I may have been thinking a few things about... I may have started to guess a few things that that the doctor might switch out his body. Then I just kind of forgot about that. But I did think, is the oldest question, what is the doctor's name? Oh, man. I mean, that's the oldest question on the show. Who is the doctor? Because that's the title of the show, Doctor Who. Ever since the beginning when they were like, oh, well, you know, Dr. Foreman. He's like, Doctor Who. He never gives up his name. He never gives up his name. He still didn't give up his name. He didn't even give up his name to River. He didn't give up his name to River. He didn't give even the Carrier Knights couldn't find his name. Oh, it's the oldest question, and the silence wants to make sure the question is never answered. What is the Doctor's name? Oh, man. Okay, a bit of a subdued finale, actually. That actually wasn't as big or bombastic as, we thought, as we normally have. Yeah, that was interesting. It's not even a full, conclusion, still. Because, we've had this thing... We've had the silence going since Series 5, honestly. But what this season was not... It was not trying to be, ramping up the story to conclude it, but it was... This season was about melody. And now that's over. Now that's over. So I can only assume next season that will be the arc. The first season we were setting up the silence. This season we were, moving along with the story, particularly with melody and setting up River Song. Now we're going to move on with the Doctor's name. But we are going to be moving on without Amy and Rory, apparently. They're still not going to be there. I did like that they came back. They came back for this episode. But yeah. And that is funny now that... I love that realization that Amy is the Doctor's mother-in-law. Oh, boy. I mean, that would be crazy if the Doctor and River, what if they had a child? A half Gallifreyan, half human, technically also half Gallifreyan child. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. But, well... I don't know if... I don't know if the Doctor would want to start a new family. He did that once and he lost them all. I don't know. Oh, man. You know I want to prop my feet up for this discussion. You know that. It's been really funny, actually, since episode 2, when I did the discussion down here in the corner. It's been funny. All of you have been wanting me to keep... every episode where there's something big, you guys are taking bets on if I go to the corner. So I almost don't do it out of spite. I'm sorry. I'll kick my feet up, though. This is sort of a kick your feet up episode. Whoa, that sonic screwdriver's going nuts. There. There is a third sound on this, which we actually heard in the last episode. Comes up every once in a while. Alright. That was a very subdued finale, I will say. Not as big or bombastic as the last 5 we've had, but yeah, that was definitely interesting. I liked it. I don't know. Like, it was good, and it did wrap up the melody song arc. Could we like call it that? Like, could we call this the Melody Song Saga? Wait, Melody Song, that doesn't work. Melody Pond. Whoopsies. Sorry about that. Should I move the mic closer? Yeah, you know what, it's fine right there. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a little odd. Like, I feel like I don't know. It's a little I don't want to say underwhelming, but there's something weird about it. There's something weird about this one. First off, it's not a two-parter. I don't know. Okay, they all got out of the body before they burned it, right? Hold on. They still burned the body, unless the body is, you know, fireproof. You know what's also interesting? The body started to regenerate. Can it do that? Oh my gosh, this weird little, like, one-off thing they introduced in Let's Kill Hitler is, like, the deciding thing of how the Doctor lives. Which is brilliant, you know? And I'm sure, you know, because the Doctor, you know, he's been, you know, building up to this of him dying. And then he sees them, and it's just like, he sees the android, and it's just like, wait a second, I have an idea. So he's gonna basically play dead for a little while. He got a little too loud in the universe. Now, the silence is still out there. I'm coming back up here. The silence is still out there, and they still want the Doctor dead because they don't want the question answered. For some reason there is there's power in a name, I guess. There's power in a name, and we've established that, but what is so important about his name that they don't want it said? That they will go out of their way to kill the Doctor so that the question is never answered. So that he never tells anyone his name. You know, do you think the Master knows his name? Do you think the Doctor knows the Master's name? Because the two of them chose new names, the Doctor and the Master, which is, you know, different. No one else in Gallifrey does that. Do you think the Master knows the Doctor's name? Ooh, what if the silence... What if the silence tried to kill the Master? Well, I mean, dude's died like 8 times. You want to talk about, you know, they're talking about Rory, the guy that keeps dying. Fucking the Master keeps dying. Oh, God. Oh. Dang it, I meant to try to crack my jaw before I started this discussion. I can do it off camera. If I can get far enough off camera. Nope, it's not cracking today. That was, I don't know, it's such an interesting finale. And so all of this, so this entire time when, you know, he's been the soothsayer for the Holy Roman Emperor Winston Churchill, all this time he's been an android. Oh, man. And that's the thing, is that, honestly, he would have been fine. He would have just escaped his death and probably told River later. But she decided to change history. She decided to change history. And that's where the conflict, basically, of this whole episode stems from, is her honestly not trusting the Doctor. If she trusted the Doctor, everything would have been fine. This whole, alternate reality wouldn't have happened, so, yeah. Looking to see if this is dusty or not. To fucking wash this thing. I use it so rarely. Yeah, alright, that ain't clean. I'm not doing that. Alright. So if River had just trusted the Doctor, then it would have worked. Of course, yeah, we also have to wonder, how did she change time? How did she change time at that point? I don't know. Or maybe time always goes like that. Honestly, yeah. Time always goes that way. Time always goes that way, where she doesn't kill the Doctor, all of that happens, and then they go back, and then she lets it happen. I guess that could be it. It's just the first time around at the beginning of the season, we didn't see that. I don't know. Oh, boy. Guess we'll start getting into the notes. Can't talk. Luckily, this is my last video I'm recording today. So yeah. 5:02, April 22nd, 2011. The exact time when time changed. When River saved the Doctor. And so now time, all of time itself, is stuck at 5:02 p.m., April 22nd, 2011. And when all of time is stuck there, all of time is happening at the same time. So Winston Churchill is the Holy Roman Emperor. The Doctor is his soothsayer. There's flying cars. There's pterodactyls. There's trains fucking everywhere. Charles Dickens is writing a new book about ghosts and Christmas. That was interesting. They really like these alternate realities, don't they? Because we had that in Season 5 as well. When it's like, here's the world after... here's the Earth after... after the Pandorica, basically. After the universe explodes. And time is catching up with Earth. And, there are no stars. And there's not even our star. There's just, the burning TARDIS. And it's like, here's this alternate reality. And it's like, well, here's another alternate reality where all of time exists at the same exact time. But it was only... See, that's the weird thing. It's like... But only now does Winston Churchill look at the time and is bothered by it and is like, what's going on? So he gets the soothsayer, who he generally keeps in a tower because he doesn't like him, and then they keep doing stuff with the silence, and this is at this point in time, Amy and River and Captain Williams all decide now to try to save the Doctor. Okay, so technically time is still passing, yet time is still not passing, and time is disintegrating. Don't overthink this. I can't overthink this. I'll be curious to see what you guys think about the alternate timeline in this episode, because this one's pretty crazy, actually. So then we have the Doctor's search for answers. He's going around trying to figure out like what the question is and stuff like that. That was interesting. I like actually going back to the one guy. Actually, let me go back about 10 seconds. I'm looking for the blue guy. Dorium. That was his name, right? Yeah. I love I love that in the credits it's not just Winston Churchill, it's Emperor Winston Churchill. God, that is a hell of a credit. Oh, yeah. So Dorium. So he finds Dorium's severed head, which that's interesting that technically, you don't die when the monks cut your heads off. So that was actually kind of cool. That one guy, though, it's like, look, I get that he was just trying to get rid of him, but holy crap, that trap was terrifying. Eaten by live skulls. Ugh. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Oh, that scene in Toy Story. Oh, I hated this scene as a kid. I hate it now. This scene freaked me out when I was a kid. But do you guys remember in Toy Story when Woody is like fearing being thrown away by Andy, and so he gets thrown into the garbage bin, and here's all just these severed toy parts, and he's like trying to get out, and they just start like grabbing hold of him. Oh fuck! I always hated that scene. Ooh, you want to talk about a fear of mine? It's that. Oh God, I haven't thought of that scene in years. It was kind of like that, actually. Except with skulls. Even the Doctor, like, as he was looking at that, he was like, oh, shit, I didn't mean for that to happen. I just wanted to... you just tried to get rid of this guy. You didn't realize the traps were that intense. Oh, my God, I hate that scene in Toy Story so much. Okay. Oh, man. That brought up some old childhood fears. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So the Doctor was searching for answers. Particularly he was trying to find the question, because he didn't quite know the question, Even the time traveling android miniature dudes didn't know the question. But Dorium did. Dorium knew that the question was, what is the Doctor's name? So that was interesting. And then we had, so the Doctor went to his death and was prepared for his death, but River was not prepared. Now, okay, we need to go back a bit. We need to go back to what he says about, what he says to River. Because it was something about, there was something about, you know, her not remembering.
You're not supposed to. This has to happen. Run. I did run. Running brought me here.
I'm trying to fight it, but I can't. It's too strong.
I know. It's okay. This is where I die. This is a fixed point. This must happen. This always happens.
No.
Don't worry.
But he's
Remember this.
Yeah.
Look over there.
It's me. How can I be there?
That's you from the future. Serving time for a murder you probably can't remember. My murder.
Why would you do that?
So the doctor says that she probably can't remember, because I've been questioning this for a while now, since it was revealed that it was River in the suit. But the issue is, she says at the end that she lied about it, right? Let me find it. I like this scene that, you know, River shows up to, you know, have drinks with her mother. Like, I like that.
The doctor's dead.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
How do you think?
Well, I don't know unless you tell me.
I killed someone. Madame Kavarian. In cold blood.
Yeah, fucking Amy.
Timeline in a world that never was.
Yeah, but I can remember it, so it happened, so I did it.
What
does that make me now? I need to talk to the doctor at the counter, can I? If you could talk to him, would it make a difference? He's dead, so I can't.
Oh, Mother. Of course he isn't.
Not for you, I suppose. You're seeing the younger versions of him running around having adventures.
Yeah, I am. But that's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean?
Okay. I'm going to tell you what I probably shouldn't. The doctor's last secret.
Yeah.
Don't you want to know what he whispered in my ear?
He whispered his name.
Not his name, no.
Nah, he did not. He did not give his name.
The doctor lies.
So do I. All the time. Have to. Spoilers. Pretending I don't know you're my mother. Pretending I didn't recognize a spacesuit in Florida.
What did he whisper in your ear?
Okay. Pretending I didn't recognize a spacesuit in Florida. So she recognized the spacesuit, but did she remember murdering the doctor? I would have to say so. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Maybe they left that open for a reason. You know, who do you believe? Do you believe the doctor? Because she knows that she was in prison for murder. But the doctor also said she probably doesn't even remember it. It makes me curious, how long has it been for River since she killed the doctor? I don't know. Gosh. Jeesh. So yeah, River tried to rewrite a fixed point in reality. And interestingly, because they were the two poles, basically, the two polar points of this rewrite, if they touched, then it would all go back the way it was. Okay. We also had the eye patch, which was not the eye patch, an iDrive, which was interesting. We finally learned what that is. So yeah, they retain knowledge of the silence, but the silence can also still use that to kill you. That was interesting. Honestly, the whole thing with the alternate reality, to be honest, is not even one of the biggest things in this episode. Like, it's kind of, this is a weird finale, I have to say. We'll talk about this more. We do have a live stream coming up. Oh god, what is it? The 27th. I'm gonna be streaming about this season of Doctor Who, so we can discuss it together. But yeah, this finale is very, very interesting. Like, it works, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't even want to say like it's a weak finale. It's just weird. It's a bit more subdued than normal. Oh, man. So, yeah. We also had Amy just fucking killing Madame Kavarian. That was pretty crazy, you know. Even her sayings, like, you know, like, you didn't give River everything. It's like, oh shit, Amy. Like, that's a weird thing to, like, say. It's like, yeah, you're not the only one she gets psychopath from. It's like, whoa, shit. But, yeah, that's interesting. That is definitely interesting. And yeah, just her just fucking killing her. Yeah. It is crazy. And, you know, her saying it's like, you know, the doctor's not here. He's basically, the doctor's not here to stop me. So. So yeah, let's see. What else is there? I'm trying to think if there was anyone else. Well, honestly, River. At the end of last season, when, you know, she was about to kill that Dalek, you know, he was like, "Oh, you will show compassion as you are one of the Doctor's companions." And it's like, yeah, I'm not like the Doctor. And then she killed him. Well, I guess like mother, like daughter. It's so interesting. The two of them being her parents. Interesting little twist. Let's see. So the Doctor did not give his name. Now we do know she knows his name at some point. At some point he will give his name to her. Because we know when she dies, and, you know, she's with the 10th Doctor, who doesn't know who she is at that point. You know, she has to whisper his name into his ear so that he will trust her. And he does, because he's like, you know, no one knows. He's basically thinking no one knows my name, but she does. So clearly she is someone important. So honestly, we already know that the question will be answered. We already know that the question will be answered, and the answer will be given to River, the only person, as far as we know, entrusted with the Doctor's name. That's interesting. And why again? I mean, I need to go back a little bit to figure out, like, what was the purpose? Like, why do they want the name to be stopped? I need to figure that again. Come on, load, for God's sake.
Why you? My life, why should I stop?
Because now you know what's at stake, why your life must end.
Not today.
What's the point in delaying?
How long have you delayed already?
Been knocking about, bit of a farewell talk. Things for good people to see. There's always more.
Let me go back a bit.
I'm afraid they rather did, a bit.
To be straight, Doctor. How bad are my injuries?
This is absurd. And get
self-entertained.
I need to know about the silence.
Yeah. They're a religious order, great power and discretion.
Right.
The sentinels of history, as they like to call themselves.
And they won't be dead.
No, not really. They just don't want you to remain alive.
That's okay then. I was a bit worried for a minute there.
You're a man with a long and dangerous past. And
right.
Your future is infinitely more terrifying. The silent believe it must be averted.
They want to avert his history.
Last time we met.
It was a busy day and I got beheaded.
What's so dangerous about my future?
On the fields of Trenzalore, at
the fall of the 11th.
When no living creature can speak falsely or fail to answer, a question will be asked. A question that must never, ever be answered.
The doctor's name.
Silence will fall when the question is asked.
Silence must fall would be a better translation. The silence are determined that the question will never be answered, that the doctor will never reach Trenzalore.
I don't understand.
Trenzalore.
The first question. The oldest question in the universe, hidden in plain sight.
Hidden with him.
Would you like to know what it is?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Very, very sure?
Yeah.
Of course. Then I shall tell you. But on your own head, be it.
Right, and then they leave. Okay, so...
We all have to die, Doctor. But you more than most. You do see that, don't you? You know what the question is now. You do see that you have to die. But what was the question? Why did it mean your death?
Suppose there was a man who knew.
Yeah, it's a dangerous secret.
Before it can be spoken. All the times I've heard those words, I never realized it was my silence.
Yeah.
My death.
They don't.
The doctor will fall. Why are we here?
This?
Okay, so the doctor will reach... Fuck, what was it called? Trenzalore? At the fall of the 11th. When no one can tell a lie, a question will be asked. The first question: what is the doctor's name? And the Silents want to prevent that question from ever being answered. Why? They believe his future is dangerous. They believe his future is dangerous. They want it averted. And more than that, they want... So whatever... Okay, so he has to reach Trenzalore at the fall of the 11th. The doctor will fall. And all of this is tied into his name. Something will happen... Something will happen when someone speaks aloud his name. And right now, the only person that knows... The only living person that knows his name is him. No one else knows this. I doubt even the TARDIS knows his name. Because why would it? He just goes by the Doctor. I mean, shit. First off, when it was personified, it just kept calling him Thief, so... Which does still raise the question, does the Master know his name? I mean, weren't they like childhood friends? Didn't they know each other as children? So that's it. The Doctor falls. The fall of the 11th at Trenzalore. When the question is answered. They wanted to prevent that. They want to prevent him from ever saying his name. Because still, he won't answer. He won't answer. It has to be an incredible circumstance for the Doctor to actually answer with his name. But we know he will answer with his name. We know. Because when River Song dies, she knows his name. Holy shit. Goddamn fucking Moffat planning ahead. God damn it. I know when they revealed who River Song was, I was like, there's no way they planned this, but they fucking planned this. Jesus Christ. They planned it more than I thought they did. Maybe not 100% planned, but they knew. He probably had an idea of what he was going to do with River. That must have been how it was written. Something with River being the child of a companion and the Doctor's name. Because those two things, River and his name. Huh. So that is the question. The question we are going to go through. We're going to go through Series 7 with. What is the Doctor's name? Okay. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. So, we know what we're building up to next season. We're building up to Trenzalore, if that's how you say it, I forgot. I immediately forgot how you say it. Trenzalore, the fall of the 11th, and the Doctor's name. Alright. Oh boy. This has been a very ambitious season with a interesting, if subdued, finale. But that's the thing, honestly. Yes, this was a finale, but this is leading up to... This is now just a cliffhanger. We're setting up for next season. Which is okay. That's okay. Kind of odd, but alright. I can work with that. But I mean, that's the thing, is technically we had our finales. Because this was all about Melody. But this still concludes the whole Melody arc, basically. Alright. Next season. Here we go. Doctor's gonna have to go find some new chick, I guess. Oh, man. What is the Doctor's name? A question that always haunts him. Because that's the thing. The thing he's run from all of his life is his own name. And that's the thing. It is a big deal for him to say his own name, basically. He never does. Even the Carrier Knights, who can see into a person and find their name. A Carrier Knight looked into the Doctor and could not find his name. Instead, they found the Doctor, which is not his name. Oh man. So, we're doing it. We're building up for season 7. I know we're also building up for the 50th anniversary. I don't know if the two have anything to do with each other, but we'll find out. Holy crap. Alright, next week we're starting Series 7, Episode 0, I believe. We have another Christmas special, as normal. We're also getting on to Classic Who. Yeah, we're gonna get back to some Classic Who. Oh boy, we've got a lot to cover in the next season. Lot of stuff. But we'll find all of that out next time on Doctor Who. With that all being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.